Brenda Song reflects on watching Home Alone with fiancé Macaulay Culkin for the first time. Brenda Song recently opened up about the surprising experience of watching Home Alone with her fiancé, Macaulay Culkin, for the very first time. During an appearance on The Jennifer Hudson Show, The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody star shared the story of how this seemingly sweet Christmas tradition ended up being more complicated than expected. Song, who has been in a relationship with Culkin for nearly 8 years, revealed that the idea of watching Home Alone with the movie's iconic star seemed like a fun and heartwarming holiday activity. However, it didn't go exactly as she had envisioned. When we started dating almost 8 years ago now, Christmas time came around and I was like, it's a tradition. I always watch Home Alone every Christmas, Song recalled. Since the 1990 film is a beloved holiday classic, Song thought it would be special to share the moment with Culkin, who played Kevin McAllister, the mischievous yet resourceful 8-year-old protagonist, in the movie. However, things didn't go as smoothly as Song had hoped. Culkin, despite being the face of the legendary Christmas film, wasn't exactly excited about revisiting his childhood performance. He hadn't seen the movie in like a decade and I forced him. He didn't want to watch it, Song admitted with a laugh. Still, Song managed to convince Culkin to sit down and watch the movie with her, but that's when things started to go sideways. The problem wasn't just that Culkin had some emotional distance from the movie. It was that he couldn't help but provide a running commentary on the behind-the-scenes details. We started watching it and he started telling me all the behind-the-scenes stories, Song said. And I was like, stop. You're ruining it for me. You're ruining it. While Song initially thought it would be a sweet bonding experience, hearing about the production process and the insider stories from Culkin himself began to change her perception of the movie. Instead of simply enjoying the film's nostalgic charm, Song found herself distracted by the constant reminders that it was, after all, a Hollywood production. Culkin's recollections included memories of shooting the film, working with his co-stars, and the tricks used to create some of the film's most memorable moments. While many fans would likely jump at the chance to get an insider's look at Home Alone from Kevin McAllister himself, for Song, it ended up being a little too much information. I just wanted to sit down, drink some hot cocoa, and watch the movie I've loved since I was a kid, Song shared. But hearing him talk about how certain scenes were shot, what was going on behind the camera, and what the crew was like, it just kind of pulled me out of it. Song admitted that her relationship with the movie has never quite been the same since that day. Even though she recognizes how important Home Alone is to so many people around the world, the magic of watching it has been permanently altered. The movie holds such a special place in so many people's hearts, she said. It's hard for me now, that's all. For fans of the classic Christmas movie, Home Alone represents more than just a holiday tradition. It's a nostalgic touchstone that brings back warm memories of childhood and family gatherings. Released in 1990, the film follows the story of 8-year-old Kevin McAllister, who is accidentally left home alone during Christmas while his family flies to Paris. At first, Kevin enjoys his newfound freedom, eating junk food, watching movies, and exploring the house without adult supervision. However, things take a dangerous turn when two bumbling burglars, Harry and Marv, played by Joe Pesci and Daniel Stern, target the McAllister house for a holiday heist. Using his quick thinking and a series of clever booby traps, Kevin defends his home and outsmarts the burglars in hilarious and inventive ways. Meanwhile, Kevin's mother, Kate, played by Catherine O'Hara, frantically tries to make her way back home after realizing that they've left their youngest son behind. The film culminates in a heartwarming reunion between Kevin and his family, underscoring the importance of love, forgiveness, and the true spirit of Christmas. The success of Home Alone spawned a sequel, Home Alone 2, Lost in New York, released in 1992. In the second installment, Kevin mistakenly boards a plane to New York City while his family heads to Florida for the holidays. Left to his own devices in the bustling city, Kevin checks into the Plaza Hotel using his father's credit card and embarks on a series of adventures around Manhattan. However, Kevin soon discovers that the same burglars from the first film, Harry and Marv, have also found their way to New York. This time they're plotting to rob a toy store on Christmas Eve. Kevin once again springs into action, setting elaborate traps throughout the store and a nearby townhouse to thwart their plans. After a chaotic and hilarious showdown, Kevin is reunited with his family, reinforcing the film's message about the importance of family and togetherness. Both films became massive box office successes and remain holiday staples for audiences around the world. Macaulay Culkin's portrayal of Kevin McAllister made him one of the most recognizable child stars of the 1990s. His performance captured the mischievous charm and resourcefulness of Kevin, making the character an enduring symbol of holiday resilience and cleverness. For Culkin, however, the experience of growing up in the spotlight wasn't always easy. After his rise to fame as a child actor, he largely retreated from Hollywood in the early 2000s, choosing to live a more private life. In recent years, Culkin has made a quiet return to the entertainment industry, appearing in select roles and reconnecting with fans who grew up watching his films. Despite the complicated feelings that Song now associates with Home Alone, her relationship with Culkin remains strong. The couple met in 2017 and welcomed their first child, Dakota, in April 2021. Named after Culkin's late sister Dakota, the birth of their son marked a new chapter in their lives as they settled into parenthood. Song and Culkin have remained relatively private about their relationship, but when they do share glimpses into their personal life, it's clear that they have a deep bond. Watching Home Alone together, even with all the behind-the-scenes commentary, is just one example of how they navigate life as a couple in the spotlight. I guess it's kind of funny, Song reflected. How many people get to say that they've watched Home Alone with Kevin McAllister himself? For now, Song might take a break from Home Alone during the holiday season, or at least ask Culkin to keep the commentary to a minimum next time. But regardless of how her perspective on the movie has changed, the shared experience has become a memorable part of their relationship. Maybe next Christmas we'll watch something else, Song joked. Or maybe I'll just put it on when he's not home. Though her view of Home Alone has shifted, Song acknowledges the film's impact and legacy. It remains a treasured piece of holiday tradition for millions of people, even if, for her, it now comes with a side of insider knowledge.